Chiquinha, Chiquinha.
Go check out the road.
Chiquinha.
Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and then also hit the that little bell. That means you're gonna get notified of other videos that I do. Nice temple over there, Rama I Road. So I'll turn it back on and I find something interesting. Okay, so it's kind of interesting because it's kind of a downtown area, so you're able to see, you know, more. I don't know. I kind of like the housing. Actually, that kind of housing is everywhere, but I like it. There's kind of things that are interesting everywhere. I just keep the camera going. Well, it's that bus. Like I said in some other videos, but the bus is like exactly the same buses that I remember seeing 25 years ago, and they were really old, even back then. So it looks like it's like they haven't changed the buses in maybe 40 years. You know, I don't know. We're going under another train right here, and actually last night I did walk by this. And I walked all the way down, and then when I got to this area, I went down that way. Then we went around. So basically, we're kind of yeah. So here they play soccer, and over there there's a gym, soccer. This real quick. So that right there is I can't remember the name right now, but it's looks like a Baguio mirror, but there's no mirror in it. But it's definitely Chinese looking. But the Baguio mirror reflects the spirits, and they usually put it in that location. I don't know if there's always a mirror in them, but they call them a Baguio mirror. So the spirit sees a reflection and then it bounces back. And I don't know, maybe it's to think about that. I guess that one didn't have a mirror, but maybe they don't have to. But originally, the idea was to see a reflection in the mirror, but maybe the Baguio symbol is enough to have the same reaction, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, thought it interesting that I saw one. And actually last night what we did walk over this bridge, and I think one of the things I remarked on last night that I thought was so interesting is you know, as soon as I got on this bridge, I started seeing foreigners. As I got closer to Siam. But over on the other side, I didn't see any foreigners. They're all locals. Anyways, I'll talk about that again, I'm sure. Temple in there. Actually, last night it was funny because I did remark, I was like, man, this would be nice to walk by this in the daytime. No, I am. But you kind of get a sense of it anyways from yesterday. And also this too, right here. I walked by this last night too. I wasn't sure if you could see it at night, but I could see the camera doesn't look much different. So now we're gonna be walking right downtown, so this is pretty cool. I've been wanting to walk this for a while. For years, whenever I see Bangkok, I'm like, man, I gotta, what's all in that middle part? And I can do Google Maps and kind of float around and see. There's a kid with a fishing pole right there. Last night I walked by at nighttime too. If you saw that video, but there's all the trains. like the same locations as well. They think that might be like more of a train graveyard. All right. If you watched the video from last night, I was way down there, and I think that's kind of where I came out for another station line, because I walked the train line over here, and then down there I think it ends over there, because there's a canal. As soon as I get out of the station, I had to walk over a canal, and then you walk a little further and you get into Chinatown. So the Chinatown's way down there, and I must have been walking around, and I came over here somehow, and I ended up walking down this way. So I am. So today we're actually going to do we're going to walk straight through the downtown area and see what we see. To go over this overpass first. Whew. This is organized. I've seen some that are not organized at all. At least somebody put that in spirals and okay. Tell you one thing, I'm gonna get sunburned today, for sure. Jim's Burger right there. So then I'm gonna keep walking down this main road. That smells like urine right here. It's a popular place to urinate right here. Sheesh. Smells like urine is like just thick. Like that's almost like a public bathroom at some point in the. Okay. Let's see what we see. Actually, this is interesting already. I think last night when I was walking through somewhere in this little area, I was like, man, it's kind of cool. It has like a... I was thinking, like, I kind of think of Asakusa, Japan. Asakusa is popular tourist space in its own right, but if you walk from Asakusa Station to the nearby station of Ueno, I think it is, I did walk by this last night. I think I said the same thing. Somewhat same thing. But I remember seeing this and how cool this is too. But between the two, there's not as many kilometers as at the stations. And there's kind of like these sidewalks that are kind of broad. You know, like these sidewalks are actually pretty well maintained, and then you have all this kind of beautiful plots and plants and things like that. Wow. You can see the reflection on the king was really good at photography, so and artwork. Oh, it's really beautiful. Who gets me? So, okay. Yeah, I think last night I actually stopped in here and I got something to drink as well. Yeah, but what I liked about Asakusa is it's not like I guys definitely spent time in Shinjuku and other parts of Tokyo to know to get a feel for them, and I would recommend anybody to go to all those popular places. But like sometimes when I went to Asakusa, it's like, oh, okay, this is something that's been here a number of times. This is kind of a relaxing place to soak in all the great stuff about Japan. So you know, it's like, oh, I kind of like these little quieter back street of Asakusa kind of thing. And this also reminds me of kind of the a little bit relaxed as well. The buildings. This is okay. So the buildings are beautiful. Golden blend. So I don't know. Looks like it's abandoned. All the houses have holes in them, and there's a guy sleeping outside. We should be sleeping inside, right? It's abandoned. Sure, there's a place in there. Yeah, even like this side stuff looks beautiful too. Okay. Can run across here. All right. I am seeing some foreigners now. An Indian guy on a bike with his kid, and assuming he's Indian or Sri Lankan or Indian American, who knows. Actually, the funny thing about Bangkok is it's foreigners can buy condos, you know, so there's definitely a rental market and there's a lot of people buying stuff, for sure. But not many people are buying this stuff because as a foreigner you can't buy it unless this is a condo. But I don't know if it is a condo. I don't know how to define a condo exactly. Maybe you could buy them. So okay. Cool guy. Pizza Hut. Actually, I have a friend of mine. There's all sewing machines right in there. A friend of mine, he's an American guy that lives in Korea for 30 years. I think he arrived in 94, I think, or 92. I arrived in 96. Anyways, he bought a condo in Bangkok somewhere. Pretty talking about somebody that he doesn't talk about it because I don't see him because I'm not in Korea anymore, but lots of mutual friends who get to talk to him a little bit more than I do based on proximity. And I guess one of the things that he has an issue with is he's not always there, so the mold can grow. So that could be an issue with almost all these. There could be the different mold issues. Last night what I did is I walked down some of these side streets to get off this main street. So the main street is pretty expansive, but there's definitely a lot of traffic. So I might cut off the camera for a little bit, but I think it's going to be kind of this way for a while until it isn't, and I'll turn it back on when it isn't. I'm going to film this. It's very Chinese, and there's Chinese letters, and then it's Chinese letters there, travel agencies, so I'm assuming it's for Thailand. But it's kind of interesting how much you know, Thai Buddhism looks a lot different to me than Chinese Buddhism, but there's a lot of influences. But I think Thailand is really good about not separating things, you know. It's like they'll take everything, you know, they'll take Westerners and Chinese and whatever comes along. It's a nice way of approaching things. I was going to conclude with my story about my friend. Anyways, when that guy came by with a motorcycle, I thought that was, he looked like it was him because that guy always wears Hawaiian shirts all the time, and he has an apartment in Thailand. So I was like, oh man, maybe that's, give a shout out to his name, Kelly. Like, maybe that's Kelly. Okay, I'll turn this off again. I don't know if you can see, but there's some kind of different buildings over there, so I think the street's going to change. And I kind of see these kind of cool little alleys. So before, I'm still walking this main street. I'm just walking directly downtown on this one, and I'm going to keep doing that with a little excursion. So I just want to see what these little side streets look like, because just like in this area, there's kind of typical. There's like these kind of things, and these kind of block pattern things, and I just want to see exactly what it looks like, just a little bit in interior here in the daytime, because I walked around here last night at the nighttime, and I'll be able to see. So, and actually it's a little bit more quieter on this side too, so you can see the structure. That looks like it's going to kind of move me away from the main road, which is what I didn't want to do, is get away from that, because it looks like it's going to, okay, we can go around that way. So it's just kind of oddly shaped. There's a security guard right here, but we're just want to take a look and see. It's okay, I guess people can park in here. Then they have this big courtyard, and they all can live in there. those are little parking spots, I guess. That makes sense. You know, cars are also parked out here too, though. But so getting a context for what this looks like. I'm gonna guess, like, just looking at the way the windows are shaped. So just show you this real quick too. Lots of stuff on the road, on the sidewalk. So if you look at the way these windows are shaped, looks like they don't always fit very well. So I'm gonna guess there's a lot of probably kind of dirty inside. You know, what I mean by that is like moldy. Actually, that's a mold on the buildings already from the outside, anyways. Already. I really like this stuff though, so I mean, I like the looks of it. I like the density and the way you can access a lot of things easily. Okay. So, okay. So we're gonna go back to that main road, and then this road's gonna change quite a bit, it looks like. So you did a long-term park the car here. You know, you can long-term park a car on the street. Take it like that, take the space. Usually those things get towed away. Okay, anyway, so when you get to the left, it's gonna be changing. This architecture style is going to change, so I'm going to guess that this was built probably first and then went outward, so this was like a whole other sphere that probably went out to the river, and then it changed again, you know, a little bit more in time. You know, things just always keep changing until the new, whatever is newer. Actually, this would have been kind of interesting when it was like brand new. It would have been so interesting to be in an area like this, like right when it opened up. And actually this right here is exactly what I was looking for. This stuff I see on Google Maps, and whenever I see it, I'm like, oh, that looks pretty cool. And it looks like we're going to be going into a lot more of it, so I'm going to turn off the camera and save a little of my battery time on it. A lot of traffic right here anyway, so. Okay, so this is basically connected. We just walk down that street, and we're just going to connect the old bus. The architecture is, I like it. Definitely could use some paint. Okay. So talking about, there's an unstable, okay, I won't read it, but okay, about there's a history of it right there, so. Stop and pause and put it together if you want. And it's pretty loud, so, but you can kind of get a feel for it, and I'll turn it on when I get way over there somewhere. No longer do I say that, but like in between I can see little Chinese lanterns and then a Buddha temple right there. Okay, keep on going. Just turn it off, turn it just back on again. Bangkok Polytechnic College. So I'm sure I can't go in, but there's a little van right there. So just take a look. So this is the college. Looks like it's all shut down on probably holidays as well. But we have some nice Buddhist stuff right there. All right. Okay. By the way, I will be coming back to Bangkok again, over and over, I'm sure. If there's a part of Bangkok that you'd like me to film, just let me know. Some corners over there. All right. It's just about to turn it off, but Actually, this is kind of interesting because I see some stuff over here. So let me see. So I see like something right there. We'll go see what it is. I'm gonna go see what it is, but I'm doing some artwork. This here looks kind of also similar. There's a beautiful temple up there. Actually, my plan is just to keep going this way. Oh wow, here we go. So you can kind of see this canal, and then there's like people that are right here. So actually, I think the boats, there's boats that go through these canals. So, but yeah, you can walk up and down the other side too. And it looks like there's also different districts. So. Run across there, I will. So we're going to try to go across if we can. I don't know if it's possible, but we'll just see if we can. There we go. So this has actually been Pamprap Satru Phai district area. So that was all of this area, I guess. Now I'm going to turn off the camera, and then I'm going to film the next area. Okay, today this is going to be Phra Nakhon district, and we're walking downtown. Koh Road should be down that way somewhere, and I just came from this way. This way I walked all the way from Siam and all that, so it's down here. So I think this river separated the two, and we just walked over that, and there's like kind of walkways down this way and walkways down that way. So we're just going to walk a little bit further down this way. I guess what's interesting about this area is I saw some foreigners. There's a temple over here. And we're just going to walk down this way a little bit. So yeah, a lot of people are going to the Golden Mount, I guess. And this master craftsman, that's what all this craft work is doing right here. So, okay. Okay. Learning Center Buddhist monks. Oh. Beautiful.
You want to try?
I think I've seen those before. They're pretty cool though. That's beautiful.
You can try them.
Oh, that's okay. I've done it before and I like them. I like the sound. You guys are making a lot of things here. Thank you. Let's just kind of see. Just kind of want to walk. So there's more craftsmen down here. And I just want to show this right here. It's really beautiful. We got all the craft work in this area. Beautiful. And there's a mount, there's a beautiful thing right here. Actually this, it's like all artisan work right here. Ah, dang it. I'm just gonna keep walking down that way, but this is pretty cool. So now I gotta walk down this. If you're tuning in, this is gonna be a separate video and I'm gonna put it in, embed it in a bigger one. But in this little video right here, there's a hostel. I'll just do this woodworking on the street because it was totally unexpected. Actually, I think I have been on the street before. Okay, there's a temple over there. Oh, man, I just wanted to walk straight down that road, but I think I've been down this one before, and I think at the end it attaches to the river. It's smells really good. And maybe I'll put it all in the context later. So actually, yeah, this is like a woodworking street. There's a beautiful temple right there. All kinds of intricacies. So yeah, this looks really beautiful. Yeah, actually I saw another street that was similar to this once. And I see more and more foreigners too, so. I think we're just gonna stop for a little bit and try to take a look at things and see. Sitting here for a few minutes and just I see more foreigners up and down the street. This is where all the woodworking is at. Just happen to find the spot. So basically, if you can see that, with the blue dot, it says Ban Bat, and then this Bang Lam Phu. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but that's basically well known for Koh Road. So I think I've been in this certain spot, and I was going to keep walking down towards all the way to the river, this big river. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. I kind of think this Koh Road might be just right up here. Sorry, you couldn't see that. But so I don't know, I was gonna keep walking that way, but I think I might change course and just go up the northern way into Bang Lam Phu and see what I see. Yeah, part 2. So yeah, actually I'm walking this way, and actually the goal is to walk to Koh Road anyways. And down here is the Grand Palace, so I don't know, I think I might have just got down a little excursion, and I might just walk down it and then just kind of angle towards Koh Road. I was going to just go straight and then, you know, kind of angle up, but can't really do anything wrong. Either way, it's all good anyway, so. Okay, I'm just going to go with the flow on this and just walk down this artisan street. They make a lot of wood. I was going to just keep walking on that main street, but I just took a look, and as you can see that Koh Road is more like that way, or like that way. So there's no harm in going this way and kind of divert my path a little bit, get off that main road as well. So who knows what we'll see. Golden Mount. A lot more foreigners here. This has some pretty big tourist appeal right here. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Now I can understand why. Yeah, I'm gonna go see it.
Chiquinha.